All right. Welcome again, library patrons. You know what today is? You know what today is. Today is the day we finish mocking our way around the Leviticus tree. Yeah, that's not going to win any competitions. But today, Leviticus 27 looms before us, and hopefully there's something of interest or silliness in it. Because last time the bright spot was cannibalism. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall make a singular vow, the persons shall be for the Lord by thy estimation. And thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old even unto 60 years old. Even thy estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver after the shekel of the sanctuary. And if it be a female, then thy estimation shall be 30 shekels. And if it be from 5 years old even unto 20 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 20 shekels, and for the female 10 shekels. And if it be from a month old even unto 5 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 5 shekels of silver, and for the female thy estimation shall be 3 shekels of silver. And if it be from 60 years old and above, if it be a male, then thy estimation shall be 15 shekels, and for the female 10 shekels. But if he be poorer than thy estimation, then he shall present himself before the priest, and the priest shall value him. According to his ability that vowed shall the priest value him. And if it be a beast, whereof men bring an offering unto the Lord, all that any man giveth of such unto the Lord shall be holy. He shall not alter it, nor change it, a good for a bad, or a bad for a good. And if he shall at all change beast for beast, then it and the exchange thereof shall be holy. And if it be any unclean beast, of which they do not offer a sacrifice unto the Lord, then he shall present the beast before the priest. And the priest shall value it, whether it be good or bad, as thou valuest it, who art the priest, so shall it be. But if he will at all redeem it, then he shall add a 5th part thereof unto thy estimation. And when a man shall sanctify his house to be holy unto the Lord, then the priest shall estimate it, whether it be good or bad, as the priest shall estimate it, so shall it stand. And if he that sanctified it will redeem his house, then he shall add the 5th part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be his. And if a man shall sanctify unto the Lord some part of a field of his possession, then thy estimation shall be accorded to the seed thereof. An omer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. And if he sanctify his field from the year of Jubilee, according to thy estimation it shall stand. But if he sanctify his field after the Jubilee, then the priest shall reckon unto him the money according to the years that remain, even unto the year of Jubilee, and it shall be abated from thy estimation. And if he that sanctified the field will in any wise redeem it, then he shall add the 5th part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be assured to him. And if he will not redeem the field, or if he have sold the field to another man, it shall not be redeemed any more. But the field, when it goeth out in the Jubilee, shall be holy unto the Lord, as a field devoted. The possession thereof shall be the priest's. And if a man sanctify unto the Lord a field which he hath bought, which is not of the fields of his possession, then the priest shall reckon unto him the worth of thy estimation, even unto the year of the Jubilee, and he shall give thine estimation in that day as a holy thing unto the Lord. In the year of the Jubilee the field shall return unto him of whom it was bought, even to him to whom the possession of the land did belong. And all thy estimations shall be according to the shekel of the sanctuary. 20 gerahs shall be the shekel. Only the firstling of the beasts, which should be the Lord's firstling, no man shall sanctify it, whether it be ox or sheep, it is the Lord's. And if it be of an unclean beast, then he shall redeem it according to thine estimation, and shall add a 5th part of it thereto. Or if it be not redeemed, then it shall be sold according to thy estimation. Notwithstanding, no devoted thing, that a man shall devote unto the Lord of all that he hath, both of man and beast, and of the field of his possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Every devoted thing is most holy unto the Lord. None devoted which shall be devoted of men shall be redeemed, but shall surely be put to death. And all the tithe of the land, whether of the seed of the land or the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy unto the Lord. And if a man will at all redeem aught of his tithes, he shall add thereto the fifth part thereof. And concerning the tithe of the herd, or of the flock, even of whatsoever passeth under the rod, the tenth shall be holy unto the Lord. He shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. These are the commandments which the Lord commanded Moses for the children of Israel in Mount Sinai. And that is the 27th and final book of the ever-fascinating third book of Moses, called Leviticus. Y'all, we made it through another one. We have got through Genesis and Exodus and Leviticus. We are 60% of the way through the Pentateuch. Cheers. Okay. Now, what was in 27 exactly? Because it darn sure read to me like a pretty elaborate way for the priesthood to get extra money. If you don't want the firstling of your flock to be killed as a sacrifice unto the Lord, you can buy it back. But you got to buy it back from the Lord for 20% above market value. Add the fifth part thereunto. And it'd be real easy to get bogged down in a lengthy discussion, even a diatribe, one might say, concerning, the amount of money and land that's tied up in ecclesiastical holdings and tax-free organizations. Probably going back to this exact set of verses as justification. And that might be interesting. But that would mean not spending that amount of time talking about the first half of chapter 27, which is the difference in price between males and females of each of several age brackets, going down to 1 month old, the difference in price that you get when you sell them to the temple. When they make a singular vow and become persons for the Lord by thy estimation, Moses's, says the Lord, who won't talk to anybody but Moses and only up, out of sight safely in the magic clouds of the spiritual mountain of holiness. You can buy and sell people from the age of a month up until 60 years old and above. At a time when 40 was an elder and an old man was in his 50s. Because, they didn't understand germs or cancer or washing things. Knew how to take care of that house leprosy, though. More damn slavery. Temple slavery, mind you. I don't know what use a child from a month old even unto 5 years old, whether male or female, would be to the priestly caste. What a way to round out the book, right? More weird specifications about field-based property deed transfer in the every 50 years year of Jubilee, and more slavery instructions. Woo-hoo! We have fun in the library. All right. I'm going to scan through real quick and see if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. I called myself paying pretty good attention. Oh yeah. No, there was one thing. Verses 28 and 29. No devoted thing that a man shall devote unto the Lord of all he hath, both of man and beast, and of the field of his possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Every devoted thing is most holy unto the Lord. And none devoted which shall be devoted of men shall be redeemed, but shall surely be put to death. And the tithe of then it goes on to talk about fruit trees. Devoted unto the Lord out of all he hath, both man and beast, those devoted shall surely be put to death. And this immediately coming after the verses talking about the firstlings of your flock. Is God really asking for a sacrifice of the firstborn slave of each household, as well as ox and goat and sheep and tree? Because if so, that is ending the book on a dark note. I mean, full on Blumhouse we just went here. We spend the entire book talking about property taxes and how much to sell certain kinds of slaves for, and how you get your ancestral land back after 50 years, no matter how dire a financial strait you were in when you had to sell it, were compelled to sell it by circumstance. And here's exactly how to wave the wave offering before the Lord. That may be my two favorite phrases out of this book. The existence of something called a wave offering that you're literally supposed to waggle in the air in front of the altar. And of course, the curious girdle of the ephod. But we got through all that, and we round out the chapter. Oh, and by the way, you remember when I told you to sacrifice the firstborn of everything you owned? Well, guess what? I wasn't just talking about oxen and sheep, because remember, you all own people too! Did there is no fucking way I read that right. But I'm not sure how else to interpret that. Discuss in the comments below. Human firstborn slave child burnt offering sacrifice. What a way to end a book. And not with the doing of it, just with the proclamation of it. I mean, that's like a Game of Thrones season finale. Like, look what's about to happen! Okay. Human slave baby burnt offering sacrifice out of the way. We will be back next time with the 4th book of Moses called Numbers in a whole separate playlist. Book 4 out of 66. Come back and see us. Until then, if you have not already poked, please interact with the Pope. Subscribe. Check out the previous chapters of Leviticus over here in case there's anything you missed that you want to go back and get caught up on before we launch into Numbers. Y'all take care. Be safe. We'll see you again here soon. Don't do human sacrifice.